Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Raheem Sterling. He could be the key man for me, Peter, because he's so quick and direct with the ball at his feet. And that low centre of gravity also makes it hard to knock him off the ball. You know, he can turn very quickly. He's also improved his end product in recent years, and he's more capable of finishing with aplomb now. His whole game has matured beautifully.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. De Bruyne. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ruben Dias positions himself well and cuts it out. Talisca. Talisca. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Manchester are unbeaten in 5 on the road. It's a good run.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
And it's De Bruyne. Chance to has a goal! There it is!
Manchester are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Manchester draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Walker does well to read it and intercepts. Walker finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Grealish. Bernardo Silva. Manchester are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Keeps everyone guessing. Talisca. Lovely feet. Back into the middle. It's broken loose. Chelsea coming into this game on the back of a really good result. And their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality, and he really goes for it.
And it's Gundogan. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Chooses to go back. And out to safety. Bernardo Silva. Ake tries to get it forward quickly. Azpilicueta with the clearance. Sterling has got himself a free kick.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Talisca, he's left his man, has a hit!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gets into a dangerous position. That'll be a throw. Talisca, and the ball's come out. The first 45 minutes are up. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, sweet feet. Ruben Dias. Manchester have been mighty impressive in defence just recently. Battles to win it back. Talisca! This could fall anywhere. Ziyech. Forward it goes. Talisca is being picked on here.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Trying to get there. Koulibaly drives it forward. Hoists it forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cleared without complication. It's a throw. Sterling. Gundogan. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. De Bruyne with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And it's Bernardo Silva. He's got options out wide. A chance to play it in. He came in hard, very hard. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Striding forward, facing goal. He's tried one. It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Manchester get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
That'll be a throw-in. Pulisic pumps it into the area. Walker can get it clear. Goes down, but nothing given. And there's a long ball. Talisca. There's no flag. Ziyech. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Nicely controlled. Gets it into the middle. Massive lead! In it goes! And what a climax we have here! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of how you've got him, how you don't. Brilliant.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see going for goal?
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Talisca. Talisca switches it towards the other side. Bernardo Silva. Manchester have not been beaten on their travels so far this season. Bowler!
Everton have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Manchester have it back and they can go again. Played out to the right. Talisca! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And it's Grealish.
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
Ederson gets it upfield. The ball's loose and he's after it. Gundogan. Decore. Forward it goes. Tries to locate someone up front. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's played forward. Talisca. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Talisca with a definite foul there. Just brushed off the ball there. Talisca. Everton were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Ruben Dias plays it over to the other flank. De Bruyne. And it's Grealish. De Bruyne hits one! Tries to get it forward quickly. Calvert-Lewin with a delicate ball. Iwobi. Goes for the cross. Keeper sees it all the way. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Hoists it forward. Grealish. Gets it back. Bernardo Silva goes looking. Davis. And it's played forward. Talisca hits one! And it's a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Manchester get themselves into the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Grealish. Talisca. Ducouré. Forward it goes. Rod. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Manchester come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is Talisca! And oh! And that's been won straight back. Surely... Oh, shooting chance! Chance again? No.
They're just lacking the cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Massive lead! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
He's got away. Talisca. Talisca! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for a decent ball in. Ball driven towards the... Great leap! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good reason for optimism here. Defence has got rid of that. It's a throw in. And it's Grealish. Manchester were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. Talisca gets it, and now what? Talisca. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Talk about singling someone out.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
De Bruyne battles to win it back. De Bruyne with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Talisca. Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, that is asking for trouble. There are a few waiting for it. Talisca. A really good feat. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. Chip through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Rodri goes looking. It's a loose ball. Hoists it forward. Laporte gets into the right position to intercept. Gundogan. Ake. Rodri. Talisca. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He's shaping up to Talisca! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Manchester are on the verge of another win, closing in on 4 in a row. Looks to bypass the midfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Talisca. Talisca. Plays a clever pass. Talisca receives it in a good position. Talisca looking sharp there. And they win it back again. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Court shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Laporte does well there, alert. Mahrez. And that will be the final act. Manchester have won it, as much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has...